Hello, people. Quite a few of you all of a sudden. Today I'm going to be playing Shingen Story. Who doesn't have as many stages as I remembered. Only 6 in total.
While the main force acts as a decoy and keeps the enemy busy, Yukimura will lead a secondary force to strike Kenshin from behind at Mount Saijo's summit, forcing him to flee directly towards our main force below. Thus, a pincer is formed to squeeze the life out of the enemy. The plan is all set.
Come, Nemesis.
Shingen looks very satisfied by that drink. Kenshin, I mean. What kind of weapon do I have with him? I don't have his 4th weapon. Oh well. Should be a bit different than the Yukimura version of the stage we played earlier. Since we won't be leading the ambush behind Kenshin this time, we'll be fighting his army up front.
Now, let's get started, shall we? The secondary force will ambush the enemy at Mount Saijo. The main force will keep the enemy occupied so we will not arouse suspicion.
As with many Samurai Warriors characters, Samurai Warriors 1 Shingen is by far my favorite. Both in design and personality. He fights with a war fan similar to like Zhuge Liang and Sun Yi, but his has like a glow from it.
My nemesis. The enemy seems oblivious of Yukimura's movements.
And Shingen also loses a few moves after Samurai Warriors 1 because he becomes a special type character. Right now he has a charge moveset, so he's a few more hits than he will in other games.
We won't be far behind.
But yeah, I believe his charge 1 will change depending on the weapon element you have. What element do I have for him right now? I don't think I can check. But it will also change the quote, he says. He'll do the element reference thing that he's well known for doing. Ah, that's a sub-officer running away from me. That's annoying. Clothesline! Hey, it worked.
Let us use the momentum we have gained here.
Got him. He has some particularly fun moves. Like his dash attack, just being a running clothesline is pretty great. If not incredibly silly. Are there any other sub-officers I'm missing? One down there. That's it. Probably not a bad idea to take the gate captains up here. Or reserve captains, as they're called in this game. The name for these guys has changed so many times.
A splendid show of force.
I think right now I'm just waiting for Yukimura to progress farther. I do like how the fog only affects certain areas.
The Uesugi army is moving.
No, it is too early for the pincer to have worked.
Your trickery will not work against me, Nemesis. Your head is mine.
Not making this easy, are you? Impressive, Kenshin. All units, retreat.
I've already done quite a number on them.
Well.
Yeah, there's only 3 out here. And a sub-officer somewhere.
Let us seize the momentum here.
Okay, another officer appeared somewhere. It's really hard to tell what the game wants you to do when you can't see. But I guess that's kind of the point. Oh, and yes, Samurai Warriors 1 Shingen shares voice actors with Dongjuo. Okay, there's only one officer back there, and he's along the river.
Let us use the momentum we have gained here.
I believe it said someone appeared on the east of the camp. I guess I'll head there after I defeat this guy. Really?
You fought well.
What, did the enemy show up with max morale or something?
Let us use the momentum we have gained here.
Why do you scowl? You must enjoy this battle more, Nemesis.
Your fate shall end here.
Well, that's gonna end poorly. Oh, the camp was fine. The game was really overreacting. They had barely pushed in. Such an awkward move where he just, like, launches someone upward with his head. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to wait for Yukimura to return, just he's taking a while.
Let us seize the momentum here.
That said, he's doing better than I've seen a lot of other allied officers do.
A splendid show of force.
You fought well.
At least Shingen is nice to everyone he defeats.
Let us seize the momentum here.
Show me your power, Nemesis.
You have yet to learn how to control your power. What good is power if you do not know how to use it? Silent at lowest.
You are in over your head.
You know, maybe I should just go help Yukimura. Just so we can see that, see the lines at play when he actually does come out. Because if I beat Kenshin, then the stage just ends. Hello, Zhao. And yes, Kenshin is voiced by the same guy that does Sauron. He also voices Yanwei. Oh, come on, don't knock him out. There we go.
My lord, please be safe.
Yukimura, you have returned. The tide has changed. Let us crush the enemy.
I think the tide had already pretty decisively changed.
The tide is against us. Let us meet again, Nemesis.
My goodness. At the first sign of trouble, they want to run away? I will have to teach them a harsh lesson.
Continue where we left off.
You fought well.
Fortune was not with us.
Is it possible to be too powerful?
Oh, I had a lot of points unused for Shingen. I like his render here. Now we just have Shingen storming Odawara on his own, just demanding salt. No need for a horse on this stage. Odawara always feels like a random stage in this because they're all generics in this game.
Such small-minded people, these Hojo. Not only do they envy me, now they seek to destroy me. How infantile of them to stop sending assault. I really do not have time for this right now, but...
Are they really the infantile ones? Because you're attacking them because they didn't give you salt. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like salt in my food as much as anyone else, but come on. Pretty sure that isn't the right way to go.
Die, Shingen.
Oh, hello.
Ninja. The worst enemy could not be met.
What a horrible enemy.
You fought well. I can do no more. Shadows never die so long as there is light.
Hanzo just quoting from his diary there.
Amateurs?
I love that the arrows cut off his laugh. Ouch. Shingen's moveset is pretty awkward. You can tell they had to get creative to get a war fan moveset to work. Uh-oh. Luckily the bombs take forever to go off. Yeah, Shingen is basically Mr. Shakedown in this scenario.
Those are not Hojo soldiers.
They just stick in the Date army here. Because as I said, the Hojo are all generics in this game. So there have to be third parties here, otherwise it's going to be like the most boring stage in the game. Kojiro spelled with a Y and 2 U's.
Imbeciles! I am the one-eyed dragon of Oshu. Remember that name in the afterlife.
Already dead.
Ah! You were lucky!
A dragon? It is 10 years too early for you to claim such a title. You have much to learn yet from older, wiser dragons.
The whole multiple stairs thing is kind of pointless. Basically just a time waster. I like to imagine the soldiers behind the doors just minding their own business, and then Shingen busts in, arms to both sides, just screaming, haha! Oh yeah, Shingen's dash attack charge will actually last longer if you keep pressing square. You'll notice the ninja enemies in the game are actually called like Fuma Clan, but Kotaro is nowhere to be seen in this game. There is a generic Kotaro Fuma in Samurai Warriors State of War, which is the PSP game. It's actually a pretty fun game, just a bit grindy at parts. That's a very satisfying thing to do.
I wanted to thank you for the salt. You saved the people of Kai.
You do not need to thank me. The people of Kai are not my enemies. You are Shingen.
I suppose I have no choice in the matter. You fought well.
Fortune was not with us.
Shingen must have really high attack or something. I know it's only stage 2, but he's really
Well
winning
done,
easily here.
Nemesis. Until we meet again.
Speaks only with his blade. Such a difficult man. Prepare for the end, Ujimasa. The moment you sought to challenge me was the very moment you lost. Amateurs? Amateurs? You fought well. The people are the walls, and the people are the castles. You chose the wrong path. You may build a mighty castle, but in the end, it is people who win wars. What do you think of that?
I don't think the people had anything to do with Shingen storming Odawara single-handed and beating everyone here. Yeah, the Hojo did not get much of a showing in this game. I like their castle theme, but that's about it. Yeah, Shingen's voice actor is in this game is Richard Epcar, who, yeah, is Lubu in Dynasty Tactics. He's also Kanbei in Sengoku Basara, which is a bit ironic because in Sengoku Basara, Kanbei's like best friends with Ujimasa. Meanwhile, in this game, he just outright kills him. Alright, this is how you can tell what element his base triangle attack will be, his charge 1. If you notice on the weapons, there's a different kanji and like color for the background. Like the green one is the forest one. I assume that's mountain. And he should probably have 2 others to go along with that saying, the fiercest fire mountain, whatever. I don't know the saying by heart. But if you play Sengoku era games, you'll hear it a bunch.
Nobunaga, what are you up to? Do not engage hastily. Keep your distance from the enemy. The cavalry is the pride of the Takeda clan. When it falls, so do us all.
My lord, this battle has just begun. Retreating this quickly will affect troop morale.
I suppose so. But it is too late. The die has already been cast.
We can still win!
I like how Yukimura actually had a worthwhile suggestion there. It's something Shingen actually didn't think of.
This does not bode well.
Amateurs?
So this is the great.
The Takeda are on the run. Make certain they are all eliminated.
You fought well.
Most impressive, my lord.
Right, they locked the gates. For some reason, they locked like the front gates, but not these south ones. Are there any officers directly attacking us? Doesn't seem like it.
After all, show them the might of the Takeda.
They cannot rule us if we devour them first.
Amateurs?
And there it is.
Fantastic whiff. Man, what a great first deadlock.
We won't be far behind.
The deadlocks are cool, but man, they have a tendency to just screw up.
Assist Masakage. Do not let the enemy have their way.
Weird that Hanzo wasn't the one to ambush.
Amateurs?
Instead, it was just a generic.
Fought well.
Let us use the momentum we have gained here.
I shall move the Takeda army for you.
As a strategist, you should know there are always better strategies. Now witness the awesome might of the Tigers of Kai.
The way Shingen said that, it's like he's saying Mitsuhide is a strategist, but he's kind of not.
Let us see what you are made of.
Mitsuhide, is it? Why do you stand before me now? You and Nobu None are fated to part ways. Surely you have realized that by now.
I thank you for sharing your wisdom. Let us fight now.
Fought
Even when two people get along, it always has to end in a fight in a Warriors game.
I shall outshine you in the next battle.
Let us use the momentum we have gained here. Most impressive, my lord.
They read our plan. This is a most troublesome foe. Turn back!
now. Lead our charge. Charge!
Charge, horsemen! Charge the enemy! Take them out in one blow!
I do like seeing all the dots on the map rushing towards the center. Out of curiosity, let's see how the morale is doing. About midway for morale. Honestly, they still have higher morale than us, at least most of them. I guess I'm supposed to make up the difference there by getting enough KOs.
Tricks or deception. This will just be straight out war.
Shingen's deadlock animation might need some work. Swift twice now. And that time there wasn't even anything around.
Let us use the momentum we have gained here.
Let's make this one to remember.
Most impressive, my lord.
I'm playing a stage that's in the regular game, but I'm playing it with Extreme Legends combined into it. You do like an import function, and that allows you to play everything in Samurai Warriors 1 with Samurai Warriors Extreme Legends mechanics.
Most impressive, my lord.
That mostly has like some AI changes and little touches like that make the game better to play. But if you're just looking at like the stages, you're not really going to notice much of a difference. Aside from Tadakatsu being there.
This was fun. Catch you later.
I believe this stage is a prime example because there's Tadakatsu, who is not a generic.
Let us use the momentum we have gained here.
It finally worked. Damn, and he was a worthy successor too.
My ambitions require that I defeat you. Let us use the momentum we have gained here.
I bow to your skill.
You fought well.
Yeah, there's a lot of quality of life improvements made with Extreme Legends, such as the enemies not getting as strong as you level up. And in the original game, you could only like level up to a certain degree, and then you were meant to reset your character with a better weapon and get higher scores and more points, and then you could level up that character better. In Extreme Legends, you can just level them up normally, like in any other game, basically.
You fought well.
Anger is my enemy. I must be patient.
Let us use the momentum we have gained here.
Oh yeah, in this version, Ieyasu didn't die. When we played this on Yukimura's side, he definitely died.
I am Tarakatsu!
Tadakatsu's thing has to override everything.
I bow to your skill.
You fought well.
To die in vain is most detestable.
We won't be far behind.
This stage is hardly different from Yukimura's version. If anything, I think there's less dialogue.
You fought well.
Let us use the momentum we have gained here.
Although to have even unlocked this in Yukimura's path, you had to play Shingen first. So it's really more accurate to say Yukimura's version is basically the same as Shingen's.
Nobunaga, it seems that your prized muskets were rendered useless by my genius military strategy.
All a ploy. Indeed, a formidable foe.
Abandon hope. Fought well.
And there it is.
This means nothing, fool.
You amateurs.
Yeah, despite Tadakatsu having his theme play regardless where he is, he isn't really much of a threat just because in most stages he's just a generic officer. Or like he was intended to be a generic officer, so he's not like super buffed up. Even in Kawanakajima, he's not too strong, strictly because it's an early stage, like it's like stage 1 or 2, depending on the character. Now this will probably be a long stage since it's a siege stage. I believe the branching path here depends on if we can impress Kenshin or not. I believe I have to actively not attack Kenshin in order to impress him. Oh yeah, I think I can get Mitsuhide to actually join us as well.
We cannot use the cavalry. Azuchi City would fall to ruin. This will be a grueling battle, but I am counting on you all.
A tough job as a show of trust? Bad deal.
My lord, if we ravage the city, the people will suffer. I suggest that we lure the enemy inside the castle and deal with them there.
That is what Shingen would think, I suppose. Mitsuhide, set fire to the city, personally.
What are you saying?
Shingen must be stalled. He will not use his cavalry here.
Let us see what you are made of. There is no future without destroying the present. It is a valid argument,
I wanted to see if they have any more lines, because when I defeated him as Yukimura, he just died.
behind! Forward! Fire attack has failed. Let us withdraw.
Yeah, so I guess Yukimura just kills him outright, whereas Shingen will let him go.
Nothing has been resolved yet. I must ask the Lord about his true intentions.
Mitsuhide, the most... I will have to liberate his soul from Nobunaga's clutches.
The very oddly specific requirement. And since there are locked doors, I'm not even sure how I'm supposed to reach Nobunaga first.
They are pursuing. We have no time for this. We must outrun them.
See, this path looks locked. Maybe if I defeat Nobutada, it'll open up. Good.
You fought well.
Most impressive, my lord.
You fought well.
Just opening all the gates.
Most impressive, my lord.
Do not be so alarmed. I am not here to kill you. I came here to taunt you.
That's when I wish Samurai Warriors wanted a taunt button.
Abandon hope.
Mitsuhide, I paid your lord a visit. He says that you are more suited to serve under me.
I know that you lie, and that this is all part of your ploy, but I still cannot help but see a measure of truth.
Mitsuhide must not die. Protect him. If he dies, the Takada will be left with no allies.
Man, he defected in the middle of, like, every enemy on the map. Oh, better go and save his ass.
Must find glory as well.
He couldn't have moved somewhere else before doing it. Dude, stop. Chill out. Fucking hell. These archers in particular. Musketeers. Racking up KOs pretty fast.
Mitsuhide, be strong. If you are truly a samurai, you will live to vanquish Nobunaga.
The game cannot handle all these peons so close by. And with how much the AI in this game loves to stay in one place and fight every single officer, it's gonna be hard to get him to actually move. It makes sense, but Nobunaga has a ton of archers. Musketeers, damn it. Okay, hopefully he'll actually move now. Nope, he's heading right back towards the enemies. Okay. I'm gonna try defeating the surrounding officers. I think these are all Niwa troops. Well, no, some of them are Oda. But they may all be coming from this reserve captain, so maybe taking him out will help. And I'm not even sure if doing this actually accomplishes anything in a later stage.
We shall not be far behind! Forward!
And there really are a ton of them. Although even taking the nearby reserve captain doesn't really help. They just spawn from other gates instead. Our morale ought to be doing really well with all these kills I'm getting, though. What are you stuck fighting? Are you fighting anything? Move, please. He's going back up north. I may just have to give up on this, because it's gonna take way too goddamn long.
Most impressive, my lord.
Like, my entire army is over on the left, and Mitsuhide is just not moving for it, for whatever reason.
Ah, quite an intricate contraption.
It's not every day you're face to face with a legend. The stage will have to be set up just right.
Oh, hello, KG.
Let's make this one to remember.
Amateurs?
Huh, even some of KG's guards are in hyper mode.
Amateurs?
Nice moves you got there.
We must find glory as well.
Excuse me? Did I get a weapon? Sure. It was just an item of some kind. Oh yeah, look at that. Mitsuhide finally started moving. And now my officers should be blocking off the soldiers. So if I defeat these last few peons down here, he should actually start moving. Man, this game and its escort missions. I forgot how just god-awful they were. Dude, it's like 2 peons. Alright, go. There's literally nothing in the way between you and the escape point. I like how Shingen has basically his entire army just bunched up on the left over there. I can see why Yukimura just kills Mitsuhide in his route. It's a much easier solution. No, there are no sub-officers at the camp. Literally everyone is on the left. Just a few peons got left behind, I suppose.
Great Bisha Monten, bear witness. It is time, Nemesis.
No. What a time for this one to show up.
Hey, it's Mr. War.
A most admirable victory, Nemesis. A war with no casualties. A most intriguing concept. I challenge you to end this war without losing any officers. Let us begin.
Now why would I ever take orders from you? You fought well.
Well, that's easy enough. Especially since I can just go after Nobunaga.
Let us seize the momentum here.
Don't bring shame upon Lord Shingen. Let us go. Be strong. We will survive this.
Although, I don't know if I fail this, if, I leave Kenshin alive or not. It's not very clear on that. Let's see what happens when I get closer to him. Well, your whole army goes into hyper mode. Nice. There are too many allies. The game cannot handle it.
I bow to your skills.
I have no idea why this stage is like barely utilizing the map. Like everything is basically happening on the left over here.
Most impressive, my lord.
Come!
Amateurs?
A splendid show of force.
Amateurs?
Nice!
We shall not be far behind! Forward!
Nice!
Amateurs? Such amazing skill. Amateurs? There it is.
Man, he's really doing a number on me.
It's a true art of war. Something to that effect.
Fortune was not with us.
Let us use the momentum we have gained here.
I see. If you insist on a showdown with me, wait for me then, Nemesis.
Good grief. I've made a most meddlesome enemy.
Oh, what? Okay. See, that's what I was afraid of. With no indication whatsoever, you're not supposed to defeat Genshin. See, actually, I did make a save before I did that, didn't I? Let's see what happens when I exit the game. See, if I continue from there, Kenshin should still be alive, because I saved right in front of Nobunaga. Yeah, he's still down there. Yeah, I guess Kenshin was was an ally if he counted towards the objective. Jeez.
You've built a magnificent castle. Amateurs?
People are walls, people are castles. As someone likes to say, Azuchi is the demon's castle, and the demon resides within it.
Nobunaga's such an edgelord.
bow to your skill.
And there it is. You fought well.
I like how Nobunaga just didn't come down from that one. I'm going to assume Shingen launched him all the way to the top of Azuchi, where he's now going to wait for him.
Well done, Nemesis. Let us see this new world you will create then.
Stop being so sanctimonious. Can't you just say that you want to join me?
Take Azuchi Castle down.
Genshin is somehow more impressed if you ignore him. Oh, that took a while, and it was only the first part of the stage. Although a large chunk of it is just trying to get Mitsuhide to move his ass.
I'm sure they're not expecting me to make a personal appearance, but I'll show them that there's still some vigor left in me. Just you wait.
I don't know, I mean, you did storm Odawara personally. I think you should be expected at this point.
I am a little nervous.
Don't worry. I won't hurt you. Just let me pass.
You can tell there was at least some voice direction in this game, because Shingen talked exactly like he would if he was talking to a little girl who was scared of him.
You fought well.
Ow!
It's sort of rare for because a lot of Warriors games, the actors have no idea what they're saying their lines for. But you can really notice it in Samurai Warriors 1. Yeah, I guess the mission was just eliminate Oichi. I didn't consider that. Once the enemies get stronger, the clothesline stops killing them, so it's a bit less satisfying. That doesn't stop me from doing it to a crowd of enemies, though. Well, let's see if I can do the platforming. I do actually still need Shingen's fourth weapon. The main reason I did that. Well, there's almost always someone guarding this floor.
Don't make it too easy for me. I've seen how good you are at fighting on the field. Have you ever fought in a place like this? Amateurs?
Well.
This was fun! Catch you later!
Shingen apparently had nothing to say to Keiji.
Flee if you value your life. If you continue to approach, I will be forced to take action.
You have much to learn about power, young samurai. It is. Amateurs?
Armaro's putting out quite a fight.
You fought well.
You will pay for this one day.
You will be eliminated.
A battlefield just for the two of us. Quite exciting.
There it is.
This is indeed the perfect stage.
I suppose nothing I say will sheath your blade now.
Shingen is apparently really bad with numbers.
And there it
I swear, only AI can combo with that Muso. Whenever a player tries to do it, it just doesn't work. Or when I try to do it, I should say.
Amateurs? You fought well.
What folly.
Is it possible to be too powerful?
Okay, and this branching point depends on whether we impress Kenshin or not. If you didn't impress him, then we go down to Kawanakajima Showdown, where we just fight Kenshin again. If we did, then he helps us finish off Nobunaga, who managed to survive Azuchi. That's why no one was dying at Azuchi. But we'll go on the bottom path first. Although apparently in this path, Shingen just eliminated Nobunaga at Yamazaki just off screen, according to the text blurb right there. Oh yeah, and Keiji is now on the Uesagi side. Excuse me, what the fuck are you doing here? Masamune, of all people.
Kenshin Uesugi, the dragon of Echigo, a living god of war. If I do not defeat him, the chaos shall never end. But defeating him in battle will only serve to strengthen his fighting spirit. I must make him surrender from the heart. Easier said than done. We cannot achieve victory here unless we can make Kenshin admit defeat. This will be difficult, but I have faith in you all. Enemy reinforcements will definitely arrive from Zenkoji. The units at Mount Chaosu must tighten their defense. If we can hold this area, it will provide us with an advantage later. You fought well.
Let us use the momentum we have gained here.
Not giving me a chance to attack here.
You fought well.
Use the momentum we have gained here.
Masamune is really doing a number to Katsuyori over there.
Still win.
You will soon learn you are no match for me.
Oh, no comment on Masamune being here, huh?
Most impressive, my lord.
Masamune loves to spam his energy blast in Samurai Warriors 1.
Kaizu Castle cannot fall into enemy hands. Assist Nobujusa at once. You fought
A splendid show of force.
Do not falter. We can still win.
Shingen has pretty good stats, but I believe his attack speed is sort of slow. Feels kind of easy to get overwhelmed.
You were lucky.
Let us use the momentum we have gained here.
Oh yeah, and Kenshin apparently also allied with the Tokugawa on top of everything else, because now he has Hanzo helping him.
That's one fine army you've got there.
Keiji has turned many a losing battle into victory. Do not let him near the camp. My son, you must hold off the enemy. Do not let them enter the camp.
Reckless.
I can do no more.
Yeah, the funny thing is, Shingen said my son, but Katsuyori is defending Mount Chiaotzu over there. So,
We shall not be far behind. Forward!
whoever he was talking to, it wasn't him. Also, man, Katie is just rushing the main
Enemies
camp.
approaching our camp. They will have to be repelled. I have a reputation to uphold. Protect the camp at all costs.
What? What can this mean?
Let's make this one to remember.
Man, Katie is hitting hard. Let me get up, please.
Amateurs!
Nice.
You fought well. Amateurs!
Such amazing skill.
Keiji just annihilating my bodyguards.
Amateurs! Victory!
God, and me.
Amateurs! You fought well.
Nice moves you got there.
We'll just have to one-up them now, won't we?
Our victory is now certain in this battle. If you do not admit defeat, you will be obliterated.
Only I may say when we have used, and I say we have not lost yet.
Very well. I shall show you my resolve. I shall charge into Kenshin's camp. Kenshin, I shall use your specialty to end this war. You fought well.
And away I go.
Let us use the momentum we have gained here.
I bow to your skills. bow to your skill.
Is this what you desire, Kenshin?
What is the matter, Nemesis?
No surprise attacks. This is going to be a fair fight.
A fair fight, it's that I'm surrounded by his guards. Also, another officer is here.
Well.
We'll just have to one-up them now, won't we?
Most impressive, my lord.
Kinda wish this was Samurai Warriors 2 or 3, where Shingen would have a dropkick attack, which is pretty effective. I believe it breaks guards. Gives them a nice option for when enemies are just turtling up.
Please pull back! You are in danger!
You fought well.
The gods have forsaken me.
You amateurs.
It's a good weapon, but it's a shame it still is 3rd tier. Finally, there's a 4th tier weapon. Although I think my 3rd tiers are better just because they have a higher attack bonus.
I admit defeat, Nemesis. Your prowess in battle knows no equal.
You're wrong. My desire to bring an end to this era of war. That is what gives me strength. Stand, Kenshin. Your indomitable spirit is needed in order to heal this land. I ask you from my heart to join me in this endeavor.
Why are you laughing? What's going on? What's so funny?
Most amusing. The strength of my nemesis lies not in war. It appears I am superior to you on the battlefield after all.
What insolence!
However, it was the hero spirit within Shingen that defeated me. Isn't that so? Friend.
I love Kunoichi in the background of that cutscene, just not giving a single fuck. So yeah, that's the bad ending, I guess, for Shingen. It's not really that bad. Oops, that is the wrong character. Alright, and now we're going to the better ending, where we already impress Genshin and Azuchi, and he just decides to join us to fight Nobunaga here. Which this is yet another stage we already played as Yukimura. Plus 47 attack, jeez. I like how Keiji just always has to be an enemy. Like, he's supposed to want to side with Kenshin, but we have Kenshin on our side, and Keiji is still an enemy.
This battle is a showdown between our two clans. If I lose, the entire Takeda clan shall commit seppuku. However, if I am victorious, you will have to serve me. What do you say, Nobunaga?
Interesting. Tens of thousands disemboweling themselves.
My lord!
I like the irony that anytime Nobunaga is shot at,
I shall not let
he points at his head and tells Magoichi to shoot there. But when Nobunaga chooses to shoot someone, that person is wearing a face guard.
We will not lose this war. Our army knows no enemy. We shall be victorious.
My lord, you must fulfill your great destiny. I, Yukimura, shall assist you in any way I can.
Do not be so anxious. Live through this. Yukimura and I shall deal with the enemies approaching from the south. Kenshin, I leave the enemies in the north to you.
Kenshin just cannot be nice about helping.
Counting on you, Kenshin.
Nemesis, this is not your dying place. Cherish the little time you have been given.
You fought well.
There is more glory to be had. Forward!
You fought well.
There is more glory to be had. Forward!
The next problem is caging.
Damn, he's already on the move.
Let's make this one to remember. Hey, old man. I've been looking for you. You have that head of yours long enough, don't you think?
Perhaps you're right, KG. But you'll soon learn that this head is not easy to take.
And there.
We already lost one of our officers.
You fought well.
Ha! Nice moves you got there.
Let us seize the momentum here.
Ah, the fog. I have been waiting for this. All units, cross the river before the fog clears.
Yeah, I learned from Yukimura's stage that you do not have long to clear this fog.
You fought well.
There is more glory to be had. Forward! Do not falter! We can still win! This does not look good.
I do wish I could tell where my allies were struggling.
No use in this fog, Nobunaga. We must use this opportunity to hunt down Nobunaga.
I have no idea where he's at.
I ask that you go easy on me.
Man, the officers are just rushing me, huh? I guess I am the commander, so that kind of makes sense.
Your skills are amateurs.
Please stop comboing me.
You fought
One up them now, won't we?
You fought well.
I don't know what I'm swinging at.
There is more glory to be had. Forward!
You fought well.
Alright, he cannot have much of an army
There is
left
more
after that.
glory to be had. Forward!
No, Kenshin is somewhere up north.
You fought well.
Now I see Nobunaga went south.
Let us use the momentum we have gained here.
You fought well.
I don't like pointless killing. I'll see you later.
Final stage, and they still all get to live. Kenshin, what were you struggling against? Like 5 peons? Jeez.
I gladly accept your help.
He's got to be fine for now. I have to say, I like Kawanakajima Showdown a lot more as a final stage for Shingen. This stage is a bit awkward to play. Like, you're supposed to drop everything once the fog happens. Then the enemies just rush you, and it's just awkward, because your allies also rush Nobunaga. It's another one where you're not really utilizing the full stage. Both armies just sort of like condense on each other. Except Kenshin, who apparently stays up north and almost dies to peons.
Shingen, your age has ended. Leave this world.
I admire your confidence, but your reasoning is flawed.
For the aftermath.
Very well, but why don't you go there first? And there it is.
Honestly, more annoying to fight him with allies around. Especially when one's on a horse.
There it is.
This could be interesting.
You're kind of showing up late here. Where even are you? No offense, no, but I think I'll just keep focusing on Nobunaga. I doubt I'm gonna hear any extra lines when you get defeated.
Fought well. Is it possible to be too powerful?
Forgiveness?
There are no enemies left. Let us build a new world of peace together.
Tepid. A world of peace? Together? Try it and fail, Shingen. I will wait for you in hell.
Well, Shingen did tell him to go there first.
Nobunaga, you believe I am eventually bound for hell as well. Perhaps you are right, but...
It's more accurate to say that Yukimura's good ending is just Shingen's good ending.
Nobunaga, I know one day you will understand what it was that so many souls fought and died for.
Good. We're almost there. Keep it steady.
Yeah, over there. That's it.
my fallen comrades. Are you watching from above? Know that your efforts shall now bear fruit.
Yeah, the reason we already saw this ending on Yukimura's path is because he essentially has 3 endings, and 2 of them are at Siege of Osaka. You get the CG, quote-unquote, good ending if you successfully charge, if you complete all the missions and successfully charge Ieyasu's main camp. If you fail the missions, then you get the other ending where Yukimura doesn't get his, he doesn't die. And he doesn't get his status as, like, the greatest samurai. And then, after you completed Shingen's story, then you can play his branching path stage, which will allow you to essentially play, like, 3 stages from Shingen's story, just as Yukimura. Which eventually takes him to this ending, which is actually Shingen's good ending. So it's a bit complicated. Yeah, I'm not sure the actual reason why Kunoichi wasn't in 2. Technically she is. If you play the Sugoroku minigame, she'll appear in that, and only that. But otherwise, I guess Nene is just a replacement for her. I believe you mean Okuni. Okuni is the one with, I think, 11 different endings in the game. And, I actually haven't seen them because I don't care enough about Okuni to unlock them. Damn, I guess I should probably play Okuni's stages just off screen so I can have all those endings just so I can show them whenever I eventually stream her story mode. I'm definitely not going to go through the trouble of unlocking all of these separate endings, like, during a stream. I don't think it's an affinity thing. I think it's just completing or failing missions on the appropriate stages. Like, I think you can get an ending on, like, the 2nd stage. And it's probably not going to be much of a surprise, but I'm planning to play Kenshin story mode after this. It just seems appropriate. See how many stages he has. Same as Shingen. Actually, he has a lot of the same stages. I like that Kawanakajima Showdown is the good path ending for him, because that's, you know, the fight he wants. But for Shingen, it's the lower path, bad ending. Anyways, that's it for this stream. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.